In the previous video we've looked at the moon phases, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to watch the previous video, because exactly as predicted we saw this major breakout towards the upside exactly on this full moon. But in this video we're going to focus what we could expect in the immediate short term, because yes, Bitcoin broke out above the 61.8 and above the psychological level, the $60,000 level. But ultimately guys, we can see that the overall crypto market is waking up, because on the daily bubbles, this is what I always try to tell you, we are down maybe 70 or even 40% on some of these altcoins. But can you see these moves just in one day? IMX is up 14%, TR 13%, and if we're going to go on the weekly chart, yes guys, if you would have invested exactly a week ago into Injective, SUI, or even TIA, you would have had these major profits. But in this video we're going to focus what we could expect in the immediate short term, because we could expect a lot of volatility exactly here. Because remember, in exactly 24 hours we're going to get the FOMC meeting and also the rate decision. So if you want to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term, make sure to watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, because yes, lately my channel has gotten a lot of views and also new subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of you, because you're really supporting my journey. But guys, we're going to focus on the price movement of Bitcoin. On the daily chart, we can see that Bitcoin is once again over the 61.8, which was initially the next price target. But we need to look at this next major target, which is going to be the $65,000, exactly this red line. Because yes, Bitcoin needs to form a higher high so that we can say that the overall trend has turned around and that Bitcoin could expect this major pump all the way to the $70,000 level. And remember what I told you, a lot of people won't expect this major pump towards the upside, and they missed out to buy here, and now they are scared to enter the market exactly after this major push towards the upside. And yes, they're going to buy all the way up here. So if you've been smart and if you invested all the way down here when the market was extremely fearful, you're in a great position. Because if you're going to go on the even lower time frames on the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, yes, this was exactly as predicted. We saw that Bitcoin came all the way back down to the 100 moving average, and we saw this major breakout back above this major trend line and also the 200 moving average, this red line. But if we want to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term, we're going to take the Fibonacci retracement levels all the way from the low all the way to the swing high, and then we perfectly can see that we could expect a retracement to the 23.6 or even the 38.2 or even as low as the 61.8 to retest this major trend line that we broke towards the upside. Because remember, it is important that the price movement of Bitcoin goes up in stairs, because if we're going to get this major pump all the way back up, then we could expect that the price movement is going to come all the way back down to this very important moving averages and also to this breakout zone. If we're going to get this retest and a consolidation over time, that we're going to test previous resistance, this is going to be extremely bullish. And if you missed the entry on this major trade towards the upside, guys, we're going to get some entries on Bitcoin, Solana, and some of these major altcoins. Because remember, if you want to copy all of my trades, guys, make sure to be in my free Telegram group, because we are reckoning some major profits and we're extremely profitable. So yes, this is what I could expect in the immediate short term, that Bitcoin is going to come all the way back down roundabout to the $60,000 level, which was previous resistance, and that we're going to find support. But ultimately guys, the next major level that we need to break is the $65,000 level. But now we need to look at the retracement levels from the previous high all the way to the swing low, and then we can see exactly here, yes, the next major price target is going to be the $62,000. And we're just going to turn this on the daily chart, and we're going to go back on the daily chart, and this perfectly lines up with a 78.6 from this major retracement all the way from the top all the way to the swing low, the 78.6, and the 1.618 is going to be the next price target for Bitcoin. Because at the moment we can see that Bitcoin broke this downward sloping trend on the daily chart that we've been in for quite a while. From the end of July, we can see that Bitcoin has formed a high, a lower high, and even a lower high, and now it's about time that Bitcoin is going to come all the way back up to the $65,000. But guys, we could expect some major volatility. Don't get me wrong, the price movement might dump all the way back down to this major support and all the way back up exactly within the FOMC meeting, because this is really going to be important. The rate decision and also the tone from Fed Jerome Powell. Are we going to get a rate cut from 50 or even 75 basis points, or are we going to see the absolute manipulation that Fed Jerome Powell is not even going to cut the rates? Guys, we could expect some major volatility, but ultimately, guys, this is the beginning of a major bull run, because we can see a lot of confluence. First of all, we are exactly 153 days after the Bitcoin halving, which was usually the start of this major parabolic run in the previous cycles, exactly after 153 days. And yes, Bitcoin is getting this major push towards the upside, and so is Solana. And like I told you, this is going to be a major catalyst. First of all, the FOMC meeting, and I really do believe we're going to get this rate decision and this pump all the way back up above this major $150 level, which perfectly lines up with the 200 moving average and this bullish case from the Solana Breakpoint conference, which is going to start on Friday. So yes, I do believe that Solana is going to come all the way back up by Friday, all the way to the $180 level, and that this is going to be the beginning of a major parabolic run. But don't get me wrong, we could expect some major volatility exactly at the FOMC meeting, but overall, guys, I do believe this is going to catch a lot of people off guard, and that this is going to be the beginning of a major parabolic run towards the upside. And yes, this is going to be volatile, but you can use this volatility to trade over on BloFin, because yes, with my exclusive link, you receive a $100 refund if you're going to lose a trade. So this is actually absolutely free money. And guys, if you want to copy all of my trades, go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group, because we are reckoning some major profits. And yes, we had this major trade on Tau where the take profit hit. And yes, you can look at all of my results. I'm going to pin the link in the video description below, because these are all the results from the previous 10 days, and we made 62% on our whole trading account, because on each and every trade we're just trading with 10% margin of the total capital that we have in our trading account. And yes, we are mostly trading on a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, so you can see we are absolutely profitable. And everybody who tells you they have a 100% win rate, they're absolutely lying, because I'm 100% transparent with all the results that we are achieving in this group. And if your risk management is 100% accurate, we're going to make some major profits. So if you want to trade all of my moves, go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group, where you'll find all the information how to sign up to my Signal group. And yes, make use of this free trade that you can get with my exclusive link. And over on BloFin, you don't need any KYC. And yes, I do believe this major breakout is about to happen and the start of this major parabolic run, because if we're going to go over to Casper is already breaking out. Yes, we saw this initial pump from the KRC20 launch exactly here, but now it's really the time to load up onto all of these altcoins, because we are seeing that the first altcoins are getting this major pump towards the upside. And this is exactly as I predicted, because maybe you are down 40% on your altcoin portfolio, but look at these major gains just in a week or even just in a day. So now is really the time to dollar cost average. It doesn't matter if we're going to go a little bit lower and then see a major push towards the upside, because remember, it is not about timing the market, it is about time in the market. So make sure to be for crypto, smash up the like button, and most importantly, be subscribed that you don't miss any of the future content, because I'm going to upload dedicated video how you can trade on BloFin and which altcoin you should need for the next bull run, which is going to start exactly now. So be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.